Hello, this is Vanessa from Celestial Soul Tarot, and welcome to your daily tarot reading. We'll take a look into the energies and see what's coming through. Right, as always, keep in mind these readings are general. Take only what resonates. Okay, not every reading will be for you. And keep an open mind. These readings can apply to any area of your life, okay? So we'll take a look into the overall theme here, see what message is coming through today. Right, the overall theme for today, what message do we have, please? What is the overall theme today? There we go. And we have a jumper change. Okay, there's the owl coming through here as well. Very wise energy here, right? And you can see how she's protecting herself from the wind. Feels like she's coming out of a dark place, right? There's some light coming in, the sun. Okay, so this is coming across as someone who knows that it's time for things to start shifting and changing, and perhaps can even feel an undercurrent of change and things shifting underneath them, and is opening themselves up to some change in their life in some way, shape, or form. And so it can also come across as someone who can start to see the light at the end of the tunnel, that, you know, there are some things perhaps that need to be removed or let go of in your life. And it could be a variety of things. It doesn't have to be people, places, or things. It could be old ways of thinking, or addictions, or attachments, or obsessions, or behaviors, and, patterns of behavior, that sort of thing. And so, I mean, all kinds of change are possible here, but it's opening yourself up to wanting that. You can see how she's facing that direction in regards to the light and wanting to move towards the light and healthier options and opportunities, right? So yeah, bottom of the deck. Interesting. I didn't see that yet. We have releasing or letting go or removing or purging out what is not working in your life. Maybe what's not healthy, right? Old ways of doing things, fears, right? Let's take a look into the runes. We'll do a casting here. What do we have? Oh yeah, there's Sawilo. We got the sun. What do we have here? Okay. Yeah, you have clarity around the situation here. It's in your recent past. We're going to look into your recent past for some context, right? And so you have clarity, you have answers. There's a warmth. Like I said, warmth coming in. The light at the end of the tunnel. You're starting to see, you may have, received answers, clarity, epiphanies, breakthrough, an opportunity for healing, something to help you to move towards this direction, towards the light, towards your health, towards happiness. It's here. Okay, so let's take a look into the recent past here for some context with the tarot. Take a look into the recent past here. We have a chunk of cards. I won't take them all. Well, maybe I will. I typically wouldn't take all four, but we'll just pile them one on top of the other. So we do have, because of the light and the gloss, the reflective energy or element within the readings, I'll just maybe direct them away from the light. But we have the High Priestess here. Right? We also have the Eight of Wands. We have the Devil. And we have the Page of Swords. Okay. This to me is coming across as clarity around a situation where you were doing some digging. You were doing some digging. And it could be around any area of your life, but it feels like you're digging around the devil. Something that could have been like fears, something that was unhealthy, addictions, obsessions, attachments, something that you didn't want to look at, right? Something within yourself, maybe within a situation or relationship, or right? And the Page of Swords can come across as a spy, You can see that they're digging. This person can sometimes be up to no good. But it feels like for me, you were doing it in order to help yourself, right? We have the high priestess here, and intuition, and you're intuitively guided to dig deeper and go. Maybe this can be someone who's doing some deep shadow work within themselves. And the Eight of Wands is like suddenly this rush of information, inspired. There's tons of, something that's come to you and opened you up, right? And like I said, with this Page of Wands, digging maybe within the darkness within yourself in some way, shape, or form. It messages you came across. It could have been through a book or YouTube, or who knows, right? But there's something, maybe even text messages. I mean, I don't know. In any case, you were doing some digging. Messages were coming through, but this is something you were intuitively guided to do. You're like, something is off. Something doesn't feel right, right? Again, you're in a dark place. And so messages, something kind of nudged you into this direction, and you're down, and you keep going down into these layers, and you're peeling away the onion, so to speak, right? And you keep digging some more, and you're finding like this, what it is that to kind of help you, to open you up to the answers you've been looking for, the clarity, some information, something to push you out of a dark place and into the light, right? And again, I'm not sure how this came about. I mean, this could be through a variety of ways. Like I said, social media. There's a ton of stuff on social media that can help you, right? Through websites. I mean, YouTube has a lot of good stuff, right? I mean, maybe you're looking and digging into astrology or doing tarot readings or a variety of other energies and opening you up to seeing something. Maybe this has to do with people that you work with or in a relationship with, or people who you thought were your friends, and there could be like some spying or something happening behind the scenes, or someone that was spreading gossip, or someone came to you with gossip, or there's something happening here, whether you found information or somebody came to you with information. You're starting to see something for the first time, which is opening you up to shift your direction, right? To bring you back to life, right? To be like, okay, this is what I need to help me to move forward and get out of a dark place. Okay. Okay. Just going to close this up a little bit here. Make some room. Okay. Then let's take a look into the current situation here, right? Because what's coming through now is the fact that you're not forcing things to happen, right? You're not forcing anything to happen. We have Tiwaz Merc Stave, and so typically it's the warrior rune, but it's reversed. And so this is someone who's just maybe even given up. Like, you're seeing clarity. You have the answers. It's like, okay, I'm going to go in this direction. This is what I need to do. But it's like part of you, it feels like there's something that you're giving up or releasing or even letting go. For some of you, it's a contractual type of energy or a negotiation or an agreement, because it is ruled by Libra, right? And there could be something here maybe within a work or a home situation, like a contract, like a mortgage or rental type of energy, or maybe even a marriage, like a separation here. I mean, this could be a partner who's doing some digging on their partner, like a husband or a wife, or long-term commitment. And one person, the intuition is coming out quite strongly here with the High Priestess, right? Around feeling that something is off within their relationship, right? I mean, this can come across as someone who is digging in their partner's cell phones, through their emails. I mean, who knows, right? And finding the information, finding the answers, maybe it's like an affair or something like that. I mean, that's one example of something, right? For some of you, this could be in an extremely helpful way around, you're in a dark area in your life and you don't know why things are happening and your life is crumbling, and you come across astrology, and it's opening you up to understanding yourself better, and you want to do the work on yourself, right? That could be this energy, someone who's willing to do the shadow work, someone who's willing to dig deep as to why this is happening. What am I doing? Right? Because a lot of people want to point fingers, but it's like, as within, so without. There's something within yourself, right? So we always need to come back to ourselves, is how can we improve and work, and what changes can we make, and how is this happening, and how is this coming across? And maybe for some of you here, there's something, maybe even through, like I said, astrology or something like that, that's opening you up to helping you to heal, right? And maybe make some major changes in your life in regards to career and, maybe a relationship situation, a lifestyle. You could have gone through like a huge awakening, right? But now it's like you want to separate or leave a situation, but it comes across as a surrender as well. Yeah, Queen of Wands, right? And so, like I said, this is the warrior rune, but it's reversed, right? So what I'm getting here is the fact that like you have this energy, male or female. This is someone who has a lot of confidence, right? Someone who has integrity, somebody who has leadership potential, right? But they're not forcing things to happen. So, if this was right side up, this could be like excessive energy of force and somebody really trying to, plow full speed ahead around something here. But because these energies come across as balanced, right? I could see this more as like a fire-water energy, or like a Libra and Aries energy here, for instance, right? Because again, it's cardinal fire, which is ruled by Aries, and again, like I said, Libra. So it almost comes across as a balance for some of you here, and being able to balance within yourself, right? Knowing that you have the potential, knowing that you can be a leader, knowing that you can take initiative, knowing that you can start something new, that you are expressive and you are creative and independent and all of these things, but you're not forcing that. You're not flaunting it. You're not, look at me. You're not trying to be in the spotlight. You know what I mean? You're not forcing things to happen. You're not, again, so if this was like a relationship type of scenario, this is someone who's standing in their power, taking their power back, but they're allowing the situation to unfold as they kind of perhaps analyze within themselves the direction that they want to go in, right? So this person has a lot of fire potential within themselves to take charge and be independent and release themselves from maybe the devil, like a codependent type of energy, and maybe a difficult situation within a relationship, for instance. But they're seeing that within themselves, that they're going to, again, this can come across as a separation or divorce. Someone who wants to be independent and single, right? Perhaps this person is considering their options right now, taking a look to see, who would be best suited for them as a lawyer, for instance, right? Or how do they want to go about doing this, right? So this is someone who's in the driver's seat here. Okay, let's take a look at the challenge. There's the Five of Wands, right? There's a lot going on, right? It's a lot of competition here, right? So Five of Wands energy, and we have Ansus, which is the communication rune here. So here's the thing, and this is, again, it's more like a group type of energy with the Five, and then we have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Comes across as some childish or immature energy, even bringing me back to the Page of Swords, right? And so the challenge is the fact that, whatever situation this is for you, right? And, we can take it to like a work situation, or maybe, for some of you, it's within a relationship, right? For some of you, maybe it's like doing the work on yourself as well, doing your own thing, right? Again, very independent, very secure within themselves, right? But it feels like a release of something that's not working in your life, right? And so that challenge here for some of you, like it feels like there's some pettiness around you, like you're surrounded by people that are influencing you in some way. Again, it comes across as childish or immature, people who like to stir the pot, the Five of Wands, right, with Ansus, around the communication here. And so this can be people who are, pretending to be your friend, nice on the surface, the gloss, but behind your back, they're like stirring up trouble kind of energy here. And for some of you, it feels like, this could even be a work environment where you're digging up on people and you're seeing them for who they truly are. or information is getting back to you, something like that, right? And it comes across as somebody who is seeing that, but is, again, the Queen of Wands is watching the Five of Wands with this Three of Cups, right? The childish, the immature behavior, the stirring the pot, the underhanded energy. And so this person, is ready to separate, wants to leave, wants to move on, but they're not going to throw their hat into that ring. They're not going to stir the pot. They have no interest in that, because this person, again, is taking the high road, and is choosing. You could have people throwing all kinds of things at you, right? Whether this is your partner, co-workers, trying to distract you with communication, causing drama, chaos, and conflict, absolutely. But don't fall for it, right? Let's take a look at the hidden. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Things are starting to turn around in your favor here for sure, right? Right, it's the end of a cycle or chapter. It's the Roman numeral X here. So you're closing out of some sort of a situation, and it feels like it's something that's meant to happen. It's something that had to happen for you to stand back in. How do I explain this? It's more of like the need for you to see that you need to take your power back for some of you, right? And it feels like for some of you, you were giving your power away to the devil, whatever this is, your own fears, maybe an abusive relationship, co-workers that are not so great, especially with the Page of Swords, very gossipy type of energy, complaining all the time, right? Complaining about you. Who knows? But again, this energy here is these people, that's that challenge, they're going to continue to do this, or this specific individual will continue to do this. But as you see that, you're not going to take the bait. You're taking the high road, and you're taking your power back, number one, right? And the hidden element is the fact that there is an ending looming, right? Like I said, the 10 is the end of the chapter. Things are turning in your favor. This is ruled by Jupiter. There's a better opportunity around the corner. This rune is ruled by Scorpio. So there's a huge change and transformation within your situation. Could be a huge upheaval, but whatever this is, whatever change is going to happen, it's going to boost you into a new direction, right? So whether this elevates you into a position of leadership and authority or power within an existing situation, like maybe it's a work thing, or you end up leaving a situation and you get promoted to that in a different situation or something like that, right? Or for some of you, you end up leaving a partner who is whatever. That person could be doing all kinds of things, cheating on you, whatever, right? And you take the high road through this divorce, right? But especially with the Wheel of Fortune and being this ruled by Jupiter, and they could be trying to, do all kinds of sneaky things behind your back to get you to, it kind of has, like I said, a distraction type of energy to kind of get you to take the bait. But like I said, when you take the high road, you're ignoring all of that energy, right? You're releasing this and opening yourself up to, for some of you, it's like you're going to be turning out financially better as well, because again, the Jupiter transformative energy through Scorpio, coming out better than you did going into this situation or relationship, right? So it feels like a boost in some way, shape, or form through this change. Definitely releasing something that's not working out here, whatever this might be for you. Let's take a look at the help. Clearly there's movement and progress here. We do have Awaz. This is one of the runes of movement here. What do we have coming through as the help, please? Yeah, the Fool. There's a whole new journey here for you. Opening up potential, right? 100% a new pathway, something new, releasing yourself, getting rid of or letting go of. Like I said, the release energy is here. Tiwaz Merk's Day, right? For some of you, it's a contract, it's work, it's a marriage. Maybe there's issues with neighbors or something, and there's something happening, and you're able to get yourself out of some sort of agreement, and maybe move, that sort of situation. But there's a releasing or letting go of something here, taking your power back. It has everything to do with taking your power back from some sort of situation, not taking the bait opening yourself up to something that you can't see, which is a huge major shift. And for some of you, it's like a new boost and a new direction here. You're going to get the energy, the enthusiasm, the excitement. That fresh energy is coming back into your life, right? Huge movement. And for some of you, it's physically moving away from the situation here, right? Let's take a look into the advice. Now we do have Urus. This is ruled by Taurus, so it is a slow moving energy. So that does mean that the movement is happening, but there could be a delay, or it could be slow getting to where you are going, right? Yeah, there's more earth energy with the Nine of Pentacles, right? So you're going to get to where you need to be eventually here, right? Open yourself up to a new opportunity that could be behind you and you don't even know it. For some of you, yeah, it's definitely work related. For some of you, it has everything to do with doing the inner work on yourself, right? Doing a lot of the digging. But I mean, at the end of the day here, I feel like whatever this energy is for you, putting the time and the energy and the effort and the dedication to get yourself to this place, right? Both of these energies are very independent, very successful. They're in their power, right? The Nine of Pentacles is someone who's, they're successful throughout their own skills, their own knowledge, right? This is somebody who is confident. You know, it comes across as somebody who's resilient. You know, you're going through some difficult situations here, and you're trusting and you're knowing about the information that you're getting and the feelings that you're getting, and the intuition is like nudge, nudge, hint, hint, pay attention. For some of you, this is just keep your head down, keep working, keep putting one foot in front of the other, grow your skills, grow your knowledge, get more experience under you. You know, things are going to start turning around for you, and you don't know how or when, right? Release expectations as to what's happening with the Wheel of Fortune. It's completely out of your hands, but there's some sort of new opportunity that's going to kind of boost you in your energy in this new direction to be confident and secure within yourself, right? So for some of you, it's being financially successful and independent and on your own, leaving a partner perhaps. For some of you, this is everything to do with maybe a new work environment where you're flourishing. You're not just surviving, but you're thriving. You're making more than enough money. You're doing okay for yourself. You're learning new skills, learning new, maybe making new friends. Like this is a person here, right? Like I said, she's flourishing. She has more than enough, right? But it's a very welcoming type of energy too, right? So, I mean, for some of you, again, it's your ability to attract. And the advice is to trust. Again, it's going to take some patience and time, and it's going to take some effort on your part every single day. But your ability to attract new energy into your life, new relationships, love, work situations. Maybe you want to improve your skills. Maybe you want to improve your knowledge. Maybe you want to go back to school. Whatever this is for you, to be financially successful, to buy a new home, you know, to be able to take care of yourself. Maybe you're a single parent, right? That sort of energy here. But it does feel like someone who's able to see a situation for what it is. You're getting truth, you're getting clarity, taking your power back. You're not going to meddle right in the trap that some of these people or a person might be trying to set for you. And you're opening yourself up to some new, fresh energy that is going to come in unexpectedly and unknowingly, getting you in the right direction here, right? So this is what I have for you here. I want to thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you found this reading helpful.